Hello guys, welcome back to Indian Train Simulator. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம ட்ரை பண்ண போகிறது Hyderabad to Kottayam, the Special Fare Express. So right now we are on Moulali at platform number 1. So நமக்கு signal clearance கிடைக்கல. The main line will be clearance for one more train. The express train clearance ஆயிருக்கு. So அது என்ன train தெரியல. So wait பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். So right now we are just waiting for the crossing of the express train at Moulali platform number 1 in the loop line. So இன்னைக்கு நம்ம ட்ரெயினை லீட் பண்ண போகிறது WDM 3D engine 2L engine with LHP coaches. The signal is already clear for the main line. So பார்த்தாலே தெரியும், the line will be left side. The red signal is our train. Right side இருக்குது. This is the main line. Just clearance. We are just waiting for the crossing with our train. ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காரு வரைக்கும் நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாமல் மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ கூடவே பக்கத்தில் இருக்க பெல் சிம்பிளையும் கிளிக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ ஃபைனலி த ட்ரெயின் ஜஸ்ட் என்டரிங் அட் மெயின் லைன் ஆஃப் Moulali. ஸோ லீடிங் வித் VAP 7 locomotive with LHP coaches just overtaking our train. ஸோ we are at Moulali platform number 1. ஸோ இப்போதைக்கு டைம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1:15 ஆகுது. So train number 12437 Hassan Nizamuddin to Rajdhani Express is just overtaking our train. Hassan Nizamuddin to Rajdhani Express is just overtaking our train right now. This is a Rajdhani Express is just overtaking our train. So finally the train just overtook our train. We are ready to departure after taking the signal clearance. So finally the line will be clearance for our departure. We are ready to departure towards for the next stop of Charali at platform number 2. We are straight away departing from Moulali at platform number 1. So don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribing the Indian Train Simulator. So right now our train just departed towards for the next stop of Charali at platform number 2. So right now the limit of our train will be 30 km per hour. We are just maintaining a speed limit of 30 km per hour. The limit of our train will be just 30 km per hour. We are just maintaining speed limit of 30. So this is a coach of our train, the last coach of our train. So after entering the main line, the limit of our train will be just increased for 80 km per hour. So right now the limit will be the 30 kilometers. So this is scheduled for our train. The next stop will be Charali and then we are going to arrive at Bhongir, then Janhon, Kottayam, the Warangal. The final destination will be Warangal at platform number 1. So just 113 kilometers to go for arrival at the last stop of Warangal. So just 5 more kilometers to go for arrival at Charali at platform number 2. So right now our train just entering to the main line. We are ready to speeding up towards for Charali. The signal will be already clearance. So one more train in front of our train, the Hassan Nizamuddin from Hyderabad, just going on in front of our train, the Nizamuddin Express. So straight away we are speeding up towards for the Charali. So behind the dual WDM 3D engine, we are just rushing towards for Charlapalli. So Charlapalli we are going to arriving at the loop line. We are checking any other train will be going to overtake our train. So right now that limit of our train will be 50 kilometers per hour. We are just 2 minutes speed limit of 50. The upcoming limit of our train will be 130 kilometers per hour. We are ready to speeding up for the 130 straight away. The signal will be full clearance for our train. We are going to speeding up towards for the next stop of Charlapalli at platform number 3. So I think one more freight train just going on in front of our train. We are just checking on that what train will be going on in front of our train. So just 3 more kilometers to go for arrival at Charlapalli at platform number 2. So right now the limit of our train will be 80 kilometers per hour. We are just minutes speed limit of 80 right now. And we are just nearest to Charlapalli platform number 2. The Charlapalli platform number 2 will be the loop line. We are just going to arriving at the loop line of Charlapalli platform number 2. So one more freight train just going on in front of our train. So this is a view from our last coach. So just 2 more kilometers for the arrival and we are going to slowing up for our train. So the upcoming limit of our train will be 30 kilometers per hour. We are just slowing up for the 30. So one more train just coming on in the opposite track. So leading with the VAP 7 locomotive. So train number 12591 Kharagpur to Yeshwantpur Superfast Express. It's just going on in the opposite track. Kharagpur to Yeshwantpur Superfast Express. It's just going on in the opposite track. So right now the limit of our will be just decreased for 35 kilometers. We are going to slowing up for the 35. So right now our train just arriving at Charlapalli at platform number 2. The limit of our train right now is 35 kilometers per hour. We are just maintaining speed limit of 35. And we are entering at the loop line of Charlapalli platform number 2. So don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribing the Indian Train Simulator. So right now our train just entering on at Charlapalli platform number 2. So this is the first stop after departure from Moulali for platform number 1. We are just arriving at platform number 2 at Charlapalli. So Hassan Nizamuddin thrown through Superfast Express is just overtaken at Moulali for our train. So right now our train just entering at Charlapalli at platform number 2. ஸோ மேபி இங்கே எதுவும் ஓவர்டேக் இருக்கான்னு தெரியல. ஸோ வெயிட் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். ஸோ இருந்துட்டா பார்ப்போம், வெயிட் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். So actual arriving time will be for 1:21. The time is right now is 1:24. We are already delayed and by 3 minutes at Charali. We are 3 minutes delayed arrival at Charali. So number train pantry car is available. We have the pantry car also. It's a long distance train from Secunderabad to Kottayam. So finally our train is just arriving at for Charali, platform number 2. So finally our train just started at Charali at platform number 2. So this is the first stop after departure from Moulali. The next stop for our train will be Janhon. So one more train just arriving at Charali at platform number 4. I think this is a freight train, I think so. So leading with the WTG-40 engine with the LHP parcel van. The next stop for our train will be Bhongir, platform number 2. So just 34 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir. The limit of our train will be 110 kilometers after this point, 130 kilometers. So straight away we are going to departing towards for the next stop of Bhongir from Charali. So WTG-40 engine just leading for the LHP parcel van and arriving at platform number 4 at Charali. So our train is just ready to departure towards for the next stop of Bhongir at platform number 2. Straight away we are departing. I think this is an unofficial stop for our train. We are just departing right now. So after departure from the Charali, the next stop Bhongir, we are reaching for the 34 kilometers. So the limit of our train will be 130 kilometers after this point. We are going for the full speed after this point. So this is the last coach of our train. We are finally departure at Charali. So one more parcel van just going on in the opposite track. So leading with the VAC 9 engine, the oil tanker is just going on in the opposite track. So just 34 more kilometers for next stop of Bhongir at platform number 2. So 33 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir, platform number 2. We are straight away speeding up towards for the next stop of Bhongir. The limit of our will be just increased for 130 kilometers per hour. We are just going to speeding up for the 130. So this is full speed action now, 130 kilometers. Expected time of arrival will be Bhongir at it's just 20 more minutes to go for arrival. We can arriving at for 150 at Bhongir. So don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribing the Indian Train Simulator. So right now our train just rushing towards for the next stop of Bhongir at platform number 2. So just 32 more kilometers to go for arrival. The limit of our train will be 130. We are straight away speeding up for the 130 kilometers per hour. So our train just leading with the WDM 3D dual engine. So the speed will be restricted with 110, I think so. So let's check for the capability of the WTM 3D. Is just running with the 130 kilometers enough or not? So the signal will be for the same line, will be the clean. We are expecting one more train crossing on in the same track. Let's check for the what train will be coming on in the opposite track. So I think we are going to skipping it for the next stop at Kottayam. We are just nearest to the Kottayam. Just 2 more kilometers for the Kottayam. We are going to skip the next stop. Just 2 more kilometers to go for skipping at Kottayam. So 30 kilometers towards for the Bhongir platform number 2. So the signal will be full green for our train. We are going to skipping it for the Kottayam. The next stop is just 2 more kilometers to go for skipping. So this is the last coach of our train. Let's check the opposite track signal. The signal will be for yellow. We are expecting one more train in the opposite track. So let's check what other train will be coming on in the opposite track. And don't forget to mention what train what engine your favorite and what coach will be your favorite, as well as for what is the biggest train you are going to travel in the next year. So 29 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir platform number 2. So just 29 more kilometers for the arrival. And we are going to skipping it for the Kottayam within the 1 kilometers. We are going to skipping it for the Kottayam. As well as for we are just overtaking one more freight train in the left side of our train. We are just overtaking the freight train. We are just overtaking the freight train right now. So leading with the VAC 9 locomotive, we are just overtake. So one more train just coming on the opposite track. Rafael to Secunderabad Express train number 127626 is just going on in the opposite track right now. It's just coming on in the opposite track. Rafael to Secunderabad is just going on in the opposite track. So right now we are just skipping it for the Kottayam. We are just skipping it for Kottayam. So skipping it for the Kottayam at the main line. We are just skipping right now. So right now we are just running with the speed of 110 kilometers per hour. So the WN3D will be capable for running at 110 kilometers per hour. The allowed speed limit for our train will be 130 kilometers per hour. So finally our train just skipped at Kottayam at the main line. We are just 25 more kilometers for the Bhongir at platform number 2. So right now our train just nearest to the next stop of Bhongir, 15 more kilometers to go for arrival. And the next stop we are going to skipping it for the Bibi Nagar. We are just nearest to the Bibi Nagar. 1 more kilometers to go for skipping it for the Bibi Nagar. The expected time of arrival will be Bhongir for the 1:49. The time is right now is 1:39. We are expected to arriving at for the 10 more minutes to go for arrival at the Bhongir platform number 2. So right now we are just going to skipping it for the Bibi Nagar at main line. We are just going to skipping it for the Bibi Nagar. So right now our train just skipping up by the BB Nagar at platform number 2. We are just going to, sorry, the main line we are going to arriving at by the Bhongir at platform number 2. Just 13 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir. So just 12 more kilometers for the Bhongir platform number 2. So finally our train just skipped that for the BB Nagar. This is the last coach of our train. We have just skipped at BB Nagar right now. We have just skipped at BB Nagar. So one more train just coming on in the opposite track. So train number 18405 East Coast Express leading the WTB40 engine just going on in the opposite track. So leading in the WTB40, the East Coast Express is just going on in the opposite track right now. And we are going to skipping at the next stop of Bahidipalli. We are just going to skipping it for 1 more kilometers for the skipping. We are just nearest to the Bahidipalli. So right now our train just going to skipping it for the Bahidipalli, the next skipping station for our train. So right now our train just skipping it for the Bahidipalli. We are just skipping it for the Bahidipalli right now. So just skipping it for the Bahidipalli, going towards for the Bhongir platform number 2. Just 9 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir. So just 8 more kilometers to go for arrival at the next stop of Bhongir in the platform number 2. Just 8 more kilometers to go for arrival. So finally our train just nearest to the Bhongir at platform number 2. It's just 3 more kilometers to go for arrival at Bhongir. So there is a time for slow action. We are going to slowing up our train. So right now we are just going to arriving at Bhongir platform number 3. We are just nearest to the Bhongir. So don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribing Indian Train Simulator. We are just 3 more kilometers for arriving at Bhongir at platform number 2. So உங்களுக்கு இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சா மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, மறக்காம கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபேமிலிக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. So right now our train just going to arriving at the Bhongir platform number 2. So just 2 more kilometers to go for arrival. So in Bhongir platform number 2 in the main line, we are going to arriving at the main line. So we are just going to arriving at the main line of Bhongir. So just going to arriving at Bhongir at the main line. So finally our train is just entering at Bhongir at platform number 2. We are just arriving at Bhongir. So I think one more train just waiting for departure at Bhongir. So our train just arriving at Bhongir platform number 2. So one more train just waiting here for departure. So train number 22849 Salimar to Secunderabad Superfast Express is just ready to departure. So this is the final stop for today live streaming. ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கும் நினைக்கிறேன். பிடிச்சா மறக்காமல் லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண தட்டி விடுங்க. ஸோ டோன்ட் ஃபர்கெட் டு ஹிட் லைக் பட்டன் அண்ட் டோன்ட் ஃபர்கெட் டு சப்ஸ்கிரைபிங் தி இந்தியன் ட்ரெயின் சிமுலேட்டர். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒரு வீடியோவில் சந்திக்கிறேன். ஸோ திஸ் அ ஃபைனல் டெஸ்டினேஷன் ஃபார் டுடே வீடியோஸ். We are continuing to this train from this point. Thank you so much for journalism streaming and thank you so much for giving the support to Indian Train Simulator.